Hello, welcome to episode 11. So, this session is going to be Rebel's Comedy Corner. So, put my hair behind my ears, it keeps itching my nose. So, the first one's gonna be Mailbox Slapdown. So, my daughter was and we lived with his mom at the time. And my daughter was at the end of the driveway skateboarding. And I had sat off on my 18 speed down the road, freehanding. And about 3 doors down, there was a man sitting in his screen porch smoking a cigarette. I kind of glanced over for a second and glanced back. The next thing I knew, I got into a smackdown with a mailbox. On my left side of my face, it fucking hit me. And then I went flying off my bike. And my bike went into the ditch, and I went into the ground, onto the road, face first. And I lifted my head up because I heard her laughing. And I looked over at the dude, and I'm like, you did not see that, and that did not just happen. And I look over at her, and she's laying on the ground, rolling around, holding her stomach, laughing her ass off. So that happened. And every time she gets the opportunity, she's always telling that story to all her friends. Or to embarrass me, she'll tell my friends when they come to visit. And they'll just be like, they'll be looking at me like, that happened. I'll be like, yeah, that happened. So that was a freaking thing. Let me tell you, my face was sore for a few days after that. I didn't continue on my journey on my bike ride. I got on my bike and went back to the house. And put some ice on my face. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. So, but that's okay. Karma's a bitch, right? Because the next one's about her. See, when she was 14, she was pretty gullible and easy to fool. So I was like, yo, look up there. And she's like, what? I'm like, it's a flying pig. She goes, what? Where? I don't see it. So I took a brief pause and it kind of went like this. And I'm like, looking at her. And I'm like, pigs don't fly. And she's like, oh, they don't? And I'm like, when have you ever seen a flying pig? And she's like, on TV. I'm like, they're cartoons. Pigs don't fly. So we had a laugh on that one. Like, and she gets so mad when I bring that up, when I bring her joke up, but it's okay for her to bring my joke up. So there's that. So, I was lost for words. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to think. Because I expected her to say, Mom, seriously, pigs don't fly. Everybody knows that. But she did not do that. And this is going to be a 2-segment video because we're 4:35 in. So I was informed by one of my friends that we can go over 10 minutes. So I'm hoping that's true. So we're about to find out. But, ATV casualty. So, like I've said before, we're rednecks from backwoods, backcountry, ATVs, big mud trucks on 35s, 40s, whatever. And this one in particular at night, there's this little trail in the backwoods. Like you come around the bend, and then right there's like that little narrow trail that like the bushes brush your shoulders, like an ATV like just fits, like and it has that little yeah. So she's like, one of my best friends, T. She's like, I'm gonna flip around this corner and I'm gonna nail it. I'm gonna punch it and watch. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go into that trail and we're gonna jump that little tiny hill and we're gonna get some air. And I'm like, dude, T, you're not gonna make it. She's like, I'm gonna make it, bitch. I'm gonna make it. And I'm like, you're not gonna make it. This is gonna go really bad and really fast. And she's like, I'm good at what I do. Watch me. And I did. I was on the back. Mind you, no pun intended, but she was a little bigger than I was, so. And she goes whipping around the corner. She goes to freaking flip into the trail, and the next thing I knew, sure as shit, it flipped. And it went up on, like, its two left wheels, and it flipped this way. And she's laying there on her stomach, and she's like, I'll say Rebel. But she's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm fucking under you, bitch. And she starts laughing and she goes, oh, that's what the cushion is underneath me that I landed on. I'm like, oh, real fucking funny, real fucking funny. And I'm like, I am never gonna live this down. But then again, I told her, I'm like, I'm never gonna let you live this down either. So we're in the same boat there. And it wasn't funny then because I was sore for like a week. I was like, because there was branches and sticks and stuff underneath me, like tree root. So I was pretty freaking sore for like, I'd say like 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days. And I've never forgot about that. And it was freaking insane. It was freaking insane. I've never ever forgot about that. I've always remembered that. And I look back and I'm laughing, or if I post it on Facebook, sometimes she'll comment an emoji laughy face or something, or LOL, because it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. But yeah, that was freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. But I'm gonna end this first video here, and I'll pick it up on the next one. Peace.